what does grief look like?
It doesn't have a look, in my opinion.
And like for me, because like I've only grieved maybe one person that I was really, really close to in my life, and it's not till I look back on that time to realize how much the grief impacted me.
Thing that you do.
No, sometimes you really don't like people going out. Sometimes it's a stretch, fam. It's
You guys always uncomfortable.
The thing is, I'm not even touching the shoulder.
No, do you know what it is when I can see the arm come to this side, bro. That's a lot. I feel like a chick, bro. I feel like a chick, bro. You know, the arm stops here, yeah, behind my back. I can't see it. It's calm. It's when it comes. When it's in my peripheral on this side.
Position, fam.
What does that mean?
You need to test it, bro. Fine.
Don't worry, I love you.
Don't worry, man. That's how I felt, bro.
Yeah, this guy. He actually didn't know what to do.
You didn't know what to do with that.
Fam, you man got bare long arms. Your arm come all the way to this side of my body. Fam. It's mad,
I have ridiculous long arms.
bro.
I have a bare long. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, do yours and then I got the.
But do you think? Yeah. Do you think any of your boys' parents have ever used you as a don't be like him?
1000%.
Have you ever been a bad example?
Bad example.
Friend that your parents' friend have been like, see that busy boy?
Days.
Don't be like him. Do you think so?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't. I don't do anything mad around my
I've
people's
shown
parents.
everything to my friends.
I don't think they've seen Yash.
This guy has definitely been for me though, for sure. For sure.
When they first bucked
Let me tell you the story. Let me tell you the story.
When they first bucked
Let me tell you the story. You know what's so funny? Out of all my friends here, Shegun was one of the few people like my dad would always like remember his name and whatever. Like my dad would forget other people's names. But imagine when he first bought this Shegun guy, yeah, my dad works for Transport for London. So like near his house, my dad used to work in the station near his house. Bro, this guy consistently, yeah. But bearing in mind, yeah, this is how much he used to bump the train. My dad didn't know Shegs at that time. It's when I now brought this guy to my house and said, this is my friend. He said, I know this boy's face. He said, this boy, are you sure you want to be friends with him? I see him just jump in the fence. Obviously, yeah, like we laughed about it or whatever. Now, like we're older, but yeah, therefore, Shegs was that guy for me. My dad was like, "You sure you want to be his friend?"
I was bumping train, bro.
No, bumping train aside. Why were you the bad example friend in general?
Just a bit. School times, I didn't really care, man. I was just living my life.
Mine was just because of the bumping train. Outside of that, there was nothing.
Yeah, I think when I was younger, I didn't really care much. To be honest, I just kind of lived life however I wanted to live life. But it's not like I was a bad kid. It's just I would get into trouble.
And I think Shegs is explaining it very well because it's actually not that he was a bad kid.
He wasn't a bad
kid. But it's literally what he's saying. It was just that fact.
Shegs had like a stern look when he was younger as well. He looked like he was like
he still got a stern.
No, but then
I'm nice and
yeah, like when he was younger, when he was younger, he looks like. Boy, he's on road kind of thing. Like he's like, bro.
Do you know what? I think it's because I knew you. You never look like that to me.
But then obviously when you start knowing him, it's like, no, he's a cool guy, respectful.
I thought you were a ruffian as well.
Yeah.
I remember
That's what my parents thought.
Mike, he was.
That's what my parents thought. But then,
bro, library fam. This guy had his hoodie like this.
Yeah.
I used to walk bare like the Hollister.
You don't think it's
I was actually smart.
Bro, that was mad. Bro,
he was one of the smart.
That's why when the man said he was quite stern, I was like, nah, bro, you don't know this guy. This guy used to come revision with me, bro.
I want to like me. I'm glad you work.
Everywhere.
That's the funny thing.
He will say cool.
Is it?
Sorry. No. Chelsea's pulled on back.
What, 3-2?
Game on. Garnacho again too.
The opposite of your question.
Huh?
Who was the child that they said be more like him?
Oh, my parents never did that.
Yeah, my parents didn't do that.
Not be more like him, but he's a good boy.
That's even a vibe.
Just a vibe, fam.
Your parents say,
Depends if you do
be
that.
like your friend,
Be
bro.
like, but
It's a vibe on the slide, though.
he's a good boy.
Low key. This is not to answer your question though, but I can't lie. For the longest time, my mum thought Bissy were just dirty boys.
When you say dirty boys,
Yeah,
in what
he
way?
just thought it was just stinky boys, bro.
Wait, I'm rewinding this. Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Stinky in what way?
Yeah, he thought you just,
Well, it's not
just
me.
dirty boys. So okay, I give it
As in
one.
dirty in what way? As in
the
like,
full
as in
context.
no home training or
No,
what
as
do
in
you mean?
just like hygiene wise.
I don't know if you're taking a piss or not.
No, he's being
My
serious,
my
he's
mum
being
used to be like, I feel sorry for their wives when they marry. Those
Wait,
boys-
hold on.
those
What
boys
were you guys doing?
have very
It was
bad
not me.
hygiene.
What were you guys
explain it
doing?
properly.
Let me explain. Let me explain.
That's mad.
That's
So-
crazy stuff.
So first year
Oh, uni.
of
Okay.
uni, right? We all started together, but I dropped out, came back to do my first year
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
These man went second year,
yeah,
right? So my first year, I was on campus. These lot were in second year.
yeah.
They were living together, right? So this, Israel, and I don't remember his name. Used to talk.
Yeah. So you were
So-
saying?
anyway, so basically,
You were
when
saying?
it came to second year, Alden moved out,
Yeah,
and then I was supposed to move back in.
yeah.
Cool. So I've like come for like to move into the yard now. September time, just after summer. Now, these lot, we pulled up to the crib now. Yeah,
Yeah.
these lot have left the house in an absolute state.
Oh, really?
Don't say these, look.
Right? Absolute state. Now, granted,
Who-
Bissy wasn't living there that summer, but
Okay.
someone was living there that summer.
You already said the name. Don't worry. You
Someone
know
was
who.
living there that summer.
No names.
And I pulled up, the fridge was a mess. The whole house was just horrible.
Mm,
And my mum was just like, this is where you're living. I was like, you know, that ones where like, I'm gassed to live with my boys. 'Cause
Yeah.
First year, I'm,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm on campus.
You don't even need to explain.
Do
I
you know what mean?
understand.
So now that I'm moving in with my boys,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gassing this to my mom, like, yeah, it's lit.
It's my guys, yeah.
She pulled up, and she's like, this is it?
Mad.
To the extent where,
This is what you're excited about.
to the extent where that same day, my
Mm.
mom drove me to Argos to buy me a small fridge.
Oh,
freezer.
she said you can't use the
Because-
fridge.
It was just a mess
Yeah.
that I had to put in my room.
Yeah.
And then it was so mad, yeah, because I'm not there, yeah, and I've called Biss. Wait, did you come that day as well?
No, I was still off.
You still, yeah.
yeah.
I think I now called Biss like, yo,
What
what
go
the
ahead.
hell? And then I think my mom spoke to you on the
Mm.
phone, and she's like, Bissy, kini gbogbo, nǹkan ṣe sínú kitchen ló dọ̀tí báyìí. Like, what the hell?
Tell
Like,
me we'll put some subtitles so
yeah,
you can
my
understand.
mom was just like, she was so till this, well, not till this day, because obviously we've grown up now,
Yeah.
but for the longest time,
Bro,
anytime
That's
I'll be
side
like-
eye.
I didn't
anytime I'll
used
be
to know
like-
it wasn't me.
I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm
I
going out.
used to shout at these guys.
I'm
to
going
clean.
out, yeah.
I used to always be the one that's cleaning.
I'll
for
be like, oh
everyone
yeah,
else.
I'm going
This
out.
was
Where
a-
you going? Oh,
This
yeah,
was a
this is
full-time
house.
cleaner
Oh,
them times.
Olorun, yeah. That,
Bro, that is mad.
Bro, that is so
Oh,
deep.
bro.
That is deep.
That is
and then-
mad.
and then to this
Wait,
day,
for those that don't understand, that means you know the one that smells.
and to my mom on that day, it was after that was like, Mom, Bissy wasn't actually.
I'm the one
there.
that's fighting to. Bro,
Okay, tell
it
the
was
story.
so annoying.
Tell the
yeah.
story from your.
We,
From your
we-
side,
we
yeah.
need to bleep names.
Yeah,
tell
but
me
firstly,
bleep all
I
names.
had
Yeah.
I had an interest to make sure the house was clean.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
managing the house.
Yeah.
I was doing rent to rent effectively with the house as well. So I used to always try and clean the house. I'd try doing rota. I even put cleanliness is next to godliness.
You put it in the bathroom.
Yeah, bro, I put that in places.
No one was
But it's like, you know when you're cleaning all the time
Yeah,
for people, and it's
yeah,
like, bro, I'm actually not
I know the
I'm
feeling.
made, bro. Like,
yeah,
what's going on? So there was times I'll try, you know what, I'm just gonna clean my room and the stairs.
Yeah.
But then I can't live in mess.
Yeah, bro,
So I
the
end up
yard will
cleaning
just
it.
One
not
thing I
mad.
would say though, Bissy's room was always nicer.
Bruv,
This is me when I was
yeah,
in
but
uni,
I don't like
bro.
mess.
Nice
So
inside.
why it was peak here? So
Yeah.
obviously I've told him, you know, yeah, bro, you can
Yeah,
leave
he
the
said
stuff
that.
in.
Moving when you're ready.
When you're ready,
whatnot,
blah blah blah. He's got the keys and everything. It's all sorted. But I'm off campus at this point.
Yeah.
It's like he's gone just before I think we started.
Yeah,
junior.
I went
just
early.
before
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You hadn't come. You were still in
Yeah,
Dag.
yeah. So I was still in Dag, and I know what that place is like when I'm not there.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that cares about cleaning.
Yeah.
So he's come at probably the worst possible times
yeah.
to go to that crib
Yeah.
when there's no one that's gonna be cleaning,
Yeah.
and it's been left in the state where the people that are there have left it.
Nah.
So she's come in. He's making okay. This is there.
Yeah.
Everybody I listen
You're
to
dead
crash.
sick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she don't include him.
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't remember it.
But because she knew you,
To help my boy. He's a clean guy.
Bam!
He's clean. He's
a
clean.
It was
guy.
only me. I cleaned the house.
I backed you still, but
Yeah.
it was just the fact that my mum just, linked that to you guys.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's funny though.
That's
I need to go
that's
and greet
hilarious.
Auntie and say, Auntie.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Is that cancel?
But she likes you now, though.
Nah, I enjoy Auntie.
Yeah, she likes you now, though.
No, bro. He that dirty.
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
Literally for the longest time.
Oloru is mad. Oloru is mad.
As you see,
Oloru is mad,
This
fam.
house is nice.
Oh,
So.
God
We got a
damn.
riddle.
Oh, you got the riddle, yeah?
Riddles, yeah.
Got riddle.
Riddle.
Wow, you're doing riddles for us, yeah?
Yeah, man.
My head
Gonna go
jigger.
this way, bro.
This way, bro.
I'm not a blanket, yet I cover the ground. A crystal from heaven that doesn't make a sound.
Rain.
What am I?
Rain.
Snow.
Snow.
No.
Plate.
Hold on.
Yeah, but come on, bro.
Wait, because he said flake.
Because you added flake, bro.
Flake.
Come on, man, bro, man.
I was just saying.
Hailstones. That's more like crystals.
That's not the answer.
No, but come on, bro.
No, but you see a
You
snowflake.
said
When you
snow,
zoom
bro,
in, it's
like,
actually crystal.
should have allowed that one.
That's not the
Snow.
answer.
But I don't know. You got the point, no?
No, I said snow. He said snow.
Oh, right.
But you added flake.
Okay, let's just do this one by one then, so everyone can be happy. Eh? Michael, what has a head but no brain?
A coin. No, wait. I was joking. I was joking. What has a head? A head
No brain.
and no brain. You shouldn't ask me this riddle because this is such an easy setup for a joke.
You know like that, bro. But anyway,
I'm matured.
we found God.
I'm matured.
Hey,
I give my life to
You know, we
Christ.
found God.
In my life.
I give myself
away.
Can I get it? Can I get it?
in there.
What has a head but no brain? I don't know.
One multiple choice.
Please,
Toothbrush?
Apple,
Toothbrush head.
an apple.
apple,
Mhm.
an eggplant, or a lettuce.
What?
Those are not the options I thought.
Yeah, neither. Yeah, that did not make it any
An
easier.
Eggplant is
eggplant-
crazy.
an
That did not
eggplant
make it any
is
easier.
An apple.
An
Eggplant
eggplant or
to a
lettuce.
lettuce.
Oh, lettuce.
Yeah.
Lettuce head.
I had the lettuce.
I see. They could've
Nice
done better
one.
with
Yeah,
that.
they could have done better with that joke.
There's so
I
many.
mean,
That's,
with that riddle.
yeah, that's cool.
After you've got it right, yeah, it was, yeah.
No, but there's better answers.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I have a neck, but no head.
Neck and head is
I have
crazy.
2 arms,
Bro.
but no hands. What am I?
You have a neck, but what?
I have a
But no
neck,
head.
but no head.
This is easy.
I have 2 arms, but no hands. What
This
am
is
I?
Or
easy.
tripod?
No.
2 arms but no hands.
This is easy.
Well, now you're saying it's easy, yeah?
Yeah.
You have a neck but no head, but 2 arms.
Yeah.
Oh, like a cross.
Nah.
Why'd you slap your foot like that, bro? Man did slap. It's the noise.
an idiot.
It was the
This
noise.
guy's an idiot.
It was that noise. Man just slap.
That's one of the funniest things you've ever done.
Man said, I'm a visual learner. I'm a visual learner.
Funny, fam.
You said no neck. No, you said
No
no
neck,
head.
I
no
have
head.
I have an
Arms,
neck,
but no.
but
Can I
no
get multiple
head.
choice?
Okay.
It's like
You
a
have to
pencil,
think of one now.
like a pencil or something.
No.
Nah, because pencils don't have arms.
Is it a belt? Is it trousers? Or is it a shirt?
Yes.
Oh,
Exactly.
Shirt.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's it.
Did you say
These are
trousers?
trousers.
These are trousers.
Oh, God, man.
It's the guy.
He looks like
He said they didn't get. They didn't
This
get.
guy
They didn't
is
get me.
smart as well.
Oh,
What's
that's
going on?
so funny, fam.
Okay.
Now, sure,
BMA.
yeah, sure.
yo.
The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I?
The more,
This guy's not even here, fam.
the more you take,
The more you leave behind. What am I?
the more you take,
Why did you do that like
the more
that?
you leave.
He's visual learner, fam.
The more you take, the more you leave behind. The more I take, yeah, I'm taking it.
Yes.
But the more I leave behind.
Crazy.
Pause.
2026. Man.
Yeah, that's
The more
mad.
you
Yeah.
take, the more you leave behind.
What?
We take, we leave behind.
Multiple choice or
Yeah, bang it.
Bible, air,
Or footsteps.
This is so easy.
Footsteps. I
That's a
should
good
have. I should. No, I'm annoyed because I should have.
Yeah,
got
that when
that's why I
yeah.
side. Like, yeah. I said it.
That's one of the games, man.
Like, it's obvious once you get the multiple choice. When you don't have the multiple
No,
choice,
but I
you
could have got
think
that
it.
without the multiple. That's what it's
Yeah,
annoying.
'cause
It's,
what
it's
you
It's
actually
obvious though.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. It's obvious until you get the multiple choice. Before the multiple choice, it was obvious.
Fam, he said trousers, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's obvious,
Okay,
bro.
and then so what?
He said it free.
And then so what?
close. They just got to piece it.
Oh my days, man.
Can't like this Arsenal game.
This
yeah.
game would have been mad to watch, by the way. It seems like it's very.
The fact that it's
I
three.
just told you they're gonna come back.
Bro,
What's the,
this is at the
They
edge of
can't-
his seat.
they can't come back.
Literally,
It's
fam.
mad.
what's the thingy?
They
What's the
can't come
time?
back, bro.
Anyway.
What's the time?
Yes, we won. Done.
Come on,
Yeah, it's
90
full time.
minutes. We're done.
Anyway, that was
Well,
beautiful.
Michael, I thought, was it you that had a question for us?
No, it's me.
Sorry, Shegun. Sorry.
So, obviously, a few weeks ago, the unfortunate passing of two of AJ's boys. And to be honest, I don't even want to talk about the situation. We could briefly talk about it. But I wanted to really. There's been a few things that have happened after where obviously there's been a video of AJ circulating about him, how he's been handling grief. And like people said when he was in hospital, they didn't think he was like sorrowful or whatever.
Oh.
I think it's nonsense.
Is that what people are saying?
Yeah. But what I was gonna say is that what does grief look like?
It doesn't have a look, in my
Mm.
opinion.
And like for me, because like I've only grieved maybe one person that I was really, really close to in my life. And it's not till I look back on that time to realize how much the grief impacted me.
Mm.
Because how can I say it? I lost my grandfather maybe 3 years ago. And I was very numb. And I didn't realize how numb I was and how crazy I was moving. So when I look back now, because I realized that I was honestly just walking through life as a zombie.
Grab the floor.
Minimal emotions, like people I was talking to barely spoke to them. Like interest in going out, done. Interest in going on dates, done. All I did was work, come home, sleep. Go home, work, come home, sleep. Didn't chat to anyone. If I've upset someone, honestly, it would just be like, yeah, whatever. But usually I'm more like, more forgiving, or like more like so energetic, but it's honestly been so scary because even after that, I started having dreams about him. I think that's what made it tough. But to me, I think those dreams came from God because he was just like, in my dream, my granddad was just telling me, it's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. Just relax. Take it easy. You'll be fine. Chill. That was powerful to me. And also like before he passed, he was living in Niger. And when he came back here, we went straight into the hospital. But the sad thing is, they didn't really tell the family he's going to pass. So it's like the last time I saw him, hair was all grey, because obviously normally he dyes his hair. But his hair was all grey. I'm just like, is this like, at that precipice, you're thinking, wow, is this actually going to happen? It happens. And the sad thing, when I found out, was when I was working. I'm in a meeting, I'm presenting something in a meeting. Like literally on a deal, presenting. My mum calls me like 6 times. My sister called me like 9 times. And I already knew it because like, I see my phone going off. Pick it up. It's like, he's gone in it. And then what did I do? Got straight into planning mode, plan the funeral. Obviously, you man knew what it was like that time. Planned the funeral, all of that. Found a venue, food, HOB, all of that stuff. But then, and then for like 6 months, till the end of that, it's very, very numb. But then I look back now and I'm like, bro, like someone could have seen me in that moment and not known I was grieving. They could have probably just thought, Shegs is okay, he's a bit meh, but it showed me that grief is so different. Like, grief isn't necessarily crying, bawling, pouring your heart out. Honestly, grief could just be you're just quiet. And that has honestly been like. So when I saw AJ, I was like, you know what? This is actually grief. Like the way he's talking about this, he's not necessarily numb, but he was just talking about it. And it was just like, that's grief. That if anything, that's true grief. Even made me feel like people that are like, maybe I don't want to say people who are hysterical or whatever. But when I see someone that's numb, I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. You are, this thing has gone into deep in your brain. It's not just it's not just a surface thing. It's something that is dealt with you properly.
Do you feel like that's because the person is numb, or do you feel like that's like a byproduct of having to be a man? And more so, for example, in your case, you're like me, you're the oldest of your siblings, right?
Yeah.
And in his case, like AJ, he's the breadwinner of his family, sort of thing. So to a degree, like is the breadwinner sometimes allowed to show that sort of weakness? Now, I'm not saying that you're not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying to the breadwinner, in yourself, sometimes you tell yourself, I can't show that level of, or I won't. Or sometimes you don't even think about it because you've been doing it for so long. It's just second nature to just continue and figure things out.
I think.
So is it that they're numb, or is it that this is just status quo?
I think it's probably something we've talked about here, but it's not having the tools to actually handle that emotion, because it's just like how can I put it? You don't know what to do with yourself. You're not someone who has been overwhelmed with emotion before.
Yeah.
You don't not like, for me, I could tear up sometimes, but can I bawl?
Yeah, I hear it.
Not as a release of emotion, no. Am I a type of person I'm gonna go boxing and go punch? No, that's not me. That's not gonna release anything for me.
Was that your first experience with grief?
Yeah. The year before my uncle passed, I wasn't as close to him, but my granddad I was tight with, because I would go to his yard and we'll chill, talk about life. We'll talk about what Nigel's like, how he stopped playing football, like just everything. Like, even when my uncle passed, one of the things was like, you lot need to make sure you stay close as a family, etc., etc. So he was always giving me words of encouragement, and he always bells me. Every month or every 2 weeks. Like, Shegun, how are you? Shegun, I called you. How are you doing?
So he had an impact.
Yeah, he had an impact. So I think why it maybe shook me a bit more was because I was just so busy. I was so busy to like engage. I engaged with him, but not as much as I would have wanted to. Like,
so retrospective kind of. Like, so when you look back.
So you look back, and it's like, I didn't even get to do that till I was out of the numbness. But back to your point, I think it's mainly around not having the skill set to actually mourn and knowing what mourning is. Because the first time I mourned someone, so I didn't really understand how to like be sad and cry. Or I don't even know if being sad or crying is even the right way to happen. Yeah. I just had to just exist.
Wait, just as a final question. Off the back of that now, because you said you didn't have the tools, do you now feel like you're more equipped, or do you feel like now you have said tools, or what makes you sort of like, what made you sort of realize you didn't have the tools then?
I think just the numbness, really. I think the numbness is what made me realize I didn't have the tools. It's almost like you're drowning underwater. Huh?
And do you feel like you have them now? Sorry.
No, I don't think I have the tools. I feel like I will be able to realize that I'm numb, but I can't walk.
I understand. That's self-aware.
You mentioned something that's quite critical there that I picked up on. Having the skill set to move. What does that mean? Because that kind of stuck out to me in what you were saying in terms of something as human as mourning, right? Like having the skill set to mourn, like, shouldn't that be something that
Is innate.
is innate? You shouldn't need a skill set to mourn. It should just, in the moment, however your body reacts is your truest form of mourning.
True.
So because some people use humor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, especially as guys, like, maybe not to the extent of like death, but if something happens, like,
We'd rather laugh about
yeah,
it.
we'll laugh about it. Like, like once I know, like, let's say something happens to you and I know you're okay and it's fine. Oh yeah, jokes can fly. 'Cause, like, at least my boy is here. Do you know what I mean? The jokes can fly. And you're not like seriously hurt or whatnot. But that's our way of dealing with it. You know? So like in terms of like skill set to mourn, is there a thing where we put too much pressure on ourselves to mourn a certain way because we think that's the best way to pay respect to the people we've lost?
I think.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Because it's like, do I need to, even going back to what you were saying with like the AJ thing, because I saw the video. So there's this MMA fighter, Kamaru Usman, who was also in Nigeria at the same time. So he runs an MMA organization called AKO out there. So he goes back to Nigeria from time to time. So he's heard about what's happened. He's reached out to AJ, FaceTimed him. Now there's speculation that he's released the clip for clout. Apparently, I don't think so, but I just think it's one of those ones because he was mic'd up. So he's more or less like the president of the AKO, the organization, because he's the one that spearheaded it. As a UFC fighter himself, so he's probably on FaceTime to AJ. He's still mic'd up. Probably didn't know. Cameras is obviously rolling because he's at an event. How it got leaked, I don't know, but he released an apology.
No, it's part. I think they released that as part of like a behind the scenes.
Well, are we saying, is it the mere fact that he was on the FaceTime, or did he say anything on the FaceTime?
No, so he was on FaceTime to AJ.
Yeah.
AJ was in hospital post crash. So the crash that happened, AJ is already in hospital now.
Okay.
So he's not FaceTiming like, yo, bro, you good? Like, what happened? And AJ is basically saying like, yeah, I'm all right, but the crash like killed my boy.
And you can hear that.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Okay.
And people were saying how blasé AJ was just talking. It was just very matter of fact about it.
Very matter of fact.
Very matter of fact. And people were criticizing Kamaru, saying, oh, he released on purpose, which he said he didn't. And people were speculating on why AJ was not crying.
Yeah. I mean,
and whatnot.
To answer the question about like what is the like right way to grieve, I think what Shegs is one thing that was very stood out to me, and what Shegs said was more so the negative impacts of how maybe him being numb was impacting certain other elements of his life. And I think there isn't necessarily a right way to mourn or whatever. However, obviously, there are also negative impacts that certain things and certain behaviors can have on your lifestyle as a result of mourning, and being aware of certain things is quite important. So I wouldn't say there's a right way to mourn. There's definitely not. There's no way it looks. However, obviously, if you're secluding yourself in such a way that it's detrimental to your further development or to your family or whatever, well, then at that point, obviously, I feel like the people around you can sort of be like, are you right? Like, you know, probably speak to someone and things of that nature, because now it's having a deeper impact on your further development. And I'm sure whoever you're mourning wouldn't want that to be the case for your life. Yeah. So I think for me, there's no right way to mourn. However, obviously, if it's starting to have a detrimental impact on yourself or people around you and X, Y, and Z, then obviously at that point, something needs to be addressed, I would say. And with this Usman thing, in terms of him being on FaceTimes at AJ and AJ sounding blasé, people don't know what AJ's been through in his life in terms of like the things that we've seen before this, such that, I mean, the guy became a boxer after coming out of prison. Not saying that prison necessarily makes you, but it goes to show, it shows you that his life wasn't easy, or he wasn't exposed to necessarily the best things before. So there might be loads of things, and he might have lost 20 friends in the past, such that now not saying that this isn't a big deal or whatever, but he may not genuinely been able to like conjure up the same level of emotion as someone that probably hasn't been through all of the stuff he's been through. Do you understand? So I think people are quick to sort of speak without really sort of understanding or really sort of knowing people's lives, which I think is the human condition. But there's no right way to grieve.
I think that's a good point as well. I think depending on your history would determine. That's why I asked you, like, was that your first point of grief? And it kind of shows. You learn a lot about yourself when stuff like that happens. When you go through like tough times and stuff, stuff about yourself that you wouldn't have known otherwise because you've never experienced it before. But if you've, like, for instance, someone like myself, like, I've experienced grief from a young age, innit? So it's like experiencing it now is just like, it's like fair, innit? Like you just go through it. Like you learn to deal with it better.
Is it a case of like?
Someone say, hey, sorry. Doesn't it depend like how the person passed as well, though?
Fair.
Because I remember 2000 and what was it? Jamil.
Oh, that was 2018.
Getting murdered. I can't lie to you. That hits different, bro.
Who's Jamil?
Jamil,
Someone,
one of his boys.
Me, Shegs, Biss.
Yeah.
Someone that got murdered. And I can't lie. When that happened, just thinking, this is ridiculous. And I don't know how to. The thing is, with me, when it comes to grief, like grieving, it's about. I don't know. Like even my house thing, I didn't know how to process it.
I'm the same, bro.
When all you guys were, I was like, I didn't understand what's happening.
Yeah,
I knew something happened.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. You weren't like deep in it. I get what you mean.
Like even one of the man as well, as we all know, I even told him, I was like, I'm so sorry, bro. I didn't say anything. When we went to go see him, when XYZ happened, I just looked at him. I froze. I was confused. I was discombobulated. But yeah, man, everyone deals with grief. There's no right way.
Is it like an out of body kind of?
Yeah, literally that, man. Like I don't know. My emotions don't allow me to process or understand.
It's like
bro.
It's like
what you're describing.
It's like it's so extreme. It's almost like at this point, it's like you just
disassociate.
It's so extreme you disassociate.
But that's your way of dealing.
That's a fantastic way of describing it. I think I have like an inbuilt
mechanism,
like a fail-safe that doesn't allow me to feel extremes of any emotion. So like, I don't feel extreme sadness. I don't feel extreme happiness. Like I could be happy, I could be excited, I could be sad, but I never feel extremes of any emotion. And I think the reason for that is because, especially when it's more so the negative emotion, I don't know what I would be like if I was to succumb to that emotion. I don't know how it would affect me. So I think my body almost like helps me, like in whatever emotion I'm feeling, it's like, all right, cool, let's stop here. And I don't feel anything anymore. And it's just like, all right, cool. Like I can feel being in the emotion, but it's not
outwardly expressed.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Like
exactly
the way. But that's why when you were saying like you can deep what's happening. And you can deep that's a madness, but it's just like
you can't conjure up that.
Depth. I just don't have the vim to be sad. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's even scary because like when someone like even asks me, when was the last time you cried? I can't tell you. That's scary. Like I can ask the man sometimes, it's on my mouth, and then in my head I'm thinking, about what?
But I won't lie though. I feel like I hear it though. Like sometimes you might feel like about what though, because there might just be things in your life that just haven't needed you to cry. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know what's crazy? I was thinking about this the other day, and I think what brought it to my mind was like obviously the whole AJ stuff. Me having a crash and stuff that happened, and I was like, God forbid, and I pray, you long and prosperous lives, and we don't experience any tragedy within our friend groups. But I've never experienced the passing of a friend.
Bro.
Like I've experienced passing of like family members, immediate family members, and stuff like that. But I don't know. And the reason it came to my mind was because I was just like, the passing that I've experienced has always been like family related. And I was just like, how would I react? Like I'm assuming that I'd have the ability to deal with it because you've had family pass, wife, not friends. But then there's something in my mind that's just telling me that, nah, dog, it might not work like that, bro.
I said you might tap out, bro.
The friendship one might be the one that breaks you because, especially obviously,
tap
like
out,
people
bro.
put the obviously like horrible videos like when of AJ like the crash and like his boys and stuff. But bro, that might be my last. Like I don't know how I.
No, I get exactly what you mean.
Like there's a certain set of memories that you create with your friends that are sacred, but sacred in a different way to your family. Like there's certain things I've experienced with you, man, that my family don't know about. Do you know what I'm saying? Like uni times with you, or like, do you know what I'm saying? Library times from when we was younger, or like outings that we've been on, and you know, us doing the pod together on a weekly basis, or when we used to do our parties the night with SB, the camaraderie that is built because you guys are essentially my family that I chose. Like my family's like I didn't have a choice. I just have to love you. But we've all actively decided, okay, cool. This stranger, I'm gonna share my life with.
What happens when that goes?
Do you get what I'm saying? And what happens when someone you chose just goes? What do you mean so and so? Sorry?
Man.
I don't know.
No, you're right. You're right.
What do you guys think?
I think I'll really struggle.
I think I'm pissed.
Especially because the way our group is as well.
I'm so pissed.
With the deaths I've experienced, it's like the way in which I eventually try and rationalize and get through it is by having some level of solace in the fact that they've lived to a certain age. It's like, oh, at least they got to do X, got to do that. But then to lose a friend and you're like, we're age groups, and I've lost like acquaintances, but not like a close friend. Like to think, okay, we're the same age. I know this guy's aspirations, what he's trying to do in his life. Where was that? What do you mean he's gone? I think I would actually be finished because I've only ever got through the deaths that I've experienced because I get to the point of, okay, what are the positives?
At least
you could explain it.
You get the at least they.
I think I would even struggle in terms of that spiritually as well, with coming to grips with the fact that how is someone who's of my age and we're like trying to build life in the same fashion. I'm seeing the stuff bro's been working. You're telling me he's just gone. Why? Like he doesn't deserve it, kind of situation. Not that anyone deserves it, but
I hear you.
It doesn't make sense. Like why now, kind of thing. Whereas today it's always been okay. At least this one's at least over 50. Okay, this one's over 60. Or this one was 70.
But then,
and it's like, oh, fair, you've lived.
But then that's why these roadmen, like or whatever, and roadmen, like that's why you see they can come across as emotionless because their life is what you've just explained. Their life is literally what you've just explained. Like they can make a relationship with someone tomorrow and or like whatever and go be playing with this person every day and whatever. But they know because of the lifestyle they're living. It's like anybody can just disappear.
I don't
it's
know
mad.
how people can.
Do you get me?
The closest I've been, so I had a family friend who she used to come to stay at ours, Bears, when she was young. So she's young, she's younger than me. She died of cancer. She died at 25. This was last year. But what kind of helped me handle it? Other members of my family took it harder. Because like I haven't been as close to her since she's gotten older, there's been an element of disconnect. It was like a lot easier to deal with. It was more so old memories and the fact that she used to check in on me every so often. But like I was just trying to think, right, if it was a case where I still talk to her day to day, I would have been finished because I can't actually fathom this. When I was seeing her parents, how was a 25-year-old dying of cancer? Bro?
Yeah, bro, it's mad.
It's mad.
I was like, what the hell? Like,
it's mad.
I can't reason that. But again, it's like you said, I haven't actually got to one where it's like, bro, this is your day to day,
Yeah,
Day
man.
to day.
Yeah,
and
man.
they've gone prematurely.
Hey, God,
Literally.
please.
I can
God, yeah, bro.
genuinely say,
Literally, God
I think
forbid,
I would,
please.
I would, I would,
don't,
I would struggle.
That's
I would
that's
struggle.
one.
God,
And
please don't.
yeah, and go ahead.
Fam, how do I look at people's parents, bro?
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
Parents,
And if they've got
I-
your
partners,
wife,
I-
your
yeah,
missus,
I
your
couldn't-
kid.
And deep it, like,
How? What do I say?
Yeah,
What do I
bro,
do?
bro.
and like you said, we actually talk like every day.
yeah.
Bro,
Like,
It all
we
makes
actually
sense.
talk like every day.
Every day, bro.
Every one of us here, we actually talk like every
I
day.
think
That's actually a match, like-
Because what do we do? Like,
I would
God
struggle.
forbid someone passes. Do we remove you from the group chat or do we just leave?
How you
there?
gonna, bro?
I will off your sheep.
Bro,
Now, I was with him, and then he just went like this, bro.
But he's not gonna reply. So flipping, you remove him.
No, do you know what's so funny though?
Mate,
I get what he means.
I
though.
get what he means.
I get what he
When I'm
means.
saying
though.
that,
No, I
I
get.
wasn't even.
Like, do you remove him?
I wasn't even saying this.
Do you know what it is? I get the point you're making though, but it just sounded funny. It just sounded
I
funny.
wasn't trying to
Like,
be
do I
funny.
remove him?
It just
No,
sounded
but real
funny.
talk though, like,
fam.
what do we do? Like, does that person just become like an honorary?
No, but it's true.
member?
It's true.
Like,
I hear it though.
there's
No. He's asking a very
there's-
valid question though.
Like every time it's their birthday, we just add them
It
anyway.
stays in the chat, bro.
Stay in the chat.
The person stays in the
I've been
chat. bro.
precious. I'm sorry. Stay in touch.
It doesn't cost you anything.
Real talk. Why do you need to remove someone?
Bro,
But when voted
I remember,
for the
yeah.
number to
No,
someone
but bro,
else.
like that could be someone's coping mechanism.
chat to this guy,
Like,
bro.
No, but he's right though.
No, but
Some next person just
that's it. Why that could be someone's
My name's Jay.
Wait, am I moving back? Okay, cool.
Keep it,
Ah,
keep it.
cool.
Because
Fine.
removing them from
Blame
the
the
chat,
black guy,
Bro.
alright?
removing
Fucking
them
hell.
from the chat is almost like it's very conclusive.
Yeah.
It's like taking an action.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's
that
so
actually,
XXX removed.
yeah.
No, but
That's
when,
so
when you
bad.
actually see this person is removed,
Yo,
it's
that is
almost like-
mad.
it's such a conclusive.
That
That's
was mad.
so
That-
mad.
It makes it more like emotional. Do you
No,
know
but,
what I
that,
mean?
but that's what I'm saying. Like, when I made the initials, even though it was funny, but I wasn't even.
Yeah. I
No,
get
I
exactly
get
what you
you.
mean.
No,
I
but
get
like,
exactly.
justify
What
question.
It's like,
What do you do?
What do you do?
what do you actually
Yeah, what
Bro,
do?
I think
Because that's part of the grieving
Yeah.
process.
Stay there,
Because no, but at some point we do have to remove them.
No.
No.
I don't know.
You don't
I'll
think
even
so?
tell you what's something that's mad that I did. Yeah.
way.
I lost one uncle from my church. I was quite close with him as well. Bro, because I'll never forget when he passed, yeah, like the Sunday before he passed during the week, he was like, oh, we're talking about something. He was helping me. He was like, I'll see you next Sunday. We'll discuss it. I'll never
stuff like
forget
that.
that. I remember
Messes with
after
me.
he died, I just kept calling his phone to hear his answer,
Yeah.
just to hear
Yeah.
his voice.
I used to do that on my
I did
granddad.
that for quite some time.
Yeah.
And like, you could say, okay, just delete the number kind of situation, but it's like that was almost like my
Okay.
coping
Yeah.
mechanism at that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
for instance, having someone still in a chat, for instance, it's like this is probably some people's way in the chat to at least still feel like he's part.
He's part of that.
the
Yeah.
person is
Yeah.
still
Or
part.
like he's
Yeah,
there.
I
His
see
legacy
that.
was
Like-
there. Yeah.
like
see
he's
that.
still there.
I
'Cause
see
I
that.
don't even know what
Yeah.
happens when you remove someone from the chat. Is it just
Yeah. That's it.
Can't
Yeah,
come
that's
back.
it.
It's gone.
What are we gonna
don't
do?
even come back, but like their history.
No, it
is
stays,
still
stays.
there.
No, the history's there. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that, it's
Like
just
the Instagram that Osman have here. Oh, imagine removing someone from that.
It's mad, bro.
That's
And just seeing that this person's
was
left, it's like,
removed,
raw,
it's
like
crazy,
this
yeah,
person
yeah.
actually. I think that'll be another like
Yeah.
warning.
Yeah.
Another
yeah.
spiral.
For me,
Yeah,
for
like,
me,
raw,
I
like-
think if we don't remove that person prior to or by their burial date, we can't remove them because it will be like experiencing the death again.
Yeah, bro, you can't remove
I
the
just know
person.
I won't
think-
be
I
the
don't
one.
think-
Yeah, bro.
I
He's
would
gonna be
I
that
won't
will
be the
remove
one
I
them.
can't lie, they will have to stay.
Yeah,
Now that I'm
I-
thinking about
I'm
it, they
not
have to
doing
stay.
it,
They have
bro.
to
Who's
stay.
gonna? Are
It's
you the
rough,
one that
bro.
got removed?
I never
rough.
remove people in general, so what
Imagine that, bro.
I
Like,
can't lie, that's crazy.
yeah,
Now
but
that
rough.
I'm thinking about
Leave,
it,
though.
It's rough.
because it doesn't question
It's
anything.
now that-
rough.
yeah,
he's taking
now
up
that-
space or
It
something.
doesn't
now that I'm thinking about it,
anything.
it's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm sure everyone's gonna be in there. You're like, raw like that.
Right, like-
Whoever does
Everyone's
it,
gonna be like,
Yeah.
raw.
It's
gonna be
Like
looked
that.
at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like raw like that.
Bro.
Raw like that.
bro.
Everyone's just gonna be like, what?
Yeah,
Raw.
I don't never
man.
remove me.
Like
Nah,
J4,
bro.
people left, bro.
What, J4 chat?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that thing is.
Yeah, I don't even know where that is now.
It's probably still there. I never left.
I don't even know.
I'm
where
not
it is.
sure.
Is it WhatsApp
Nah, I can't lie.
or
Me,
anything?
I leave still. After a certain point, I would leave because
It depends what kind of chat.
You know what it
Some
is?
chats could reignite.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get-
yeah.
Yeah, well, it
sometimes
you
depends.
find
Yeah,
it.
it depends.
Some, yeah. I hate
Some
it.
are for a purpose, and if it's just there, like
Yeah,
taking
if
space,
it's like, you know them
cancel.
ones planning a surprise birthday.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
done, fam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
out.
Bro, literally, just
I'm
a
doing
it.
occupying space,
Done,
fam.
fam.
It's true.
Even
bro.
some of these
Occupy
Goosebumps types, I'm
space.
thinking.
Oh
stay.
yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
Nah, even wait. Let's.
The recent ones is fine, but like if it's like
Yeah.
5 years
one of
ago,
the man,
5, 6 years
Yeah.
ago.
yeah, what we doing there? Unless we still talking it.
It's true, though.
What thing was saying about AJ? Yeah, like
Mm.
him being. He was saying he was a breadwinner.
Mm.
Yeah,
man.
he was a breadwinner, and obviously he understands like his role and his position and stuff.
Mm.
Can't lie. I think me and Biss were even talking about this on the way here,
Mm.
bro. The older I get, yeah,
Mm.
the more I understand that life for a man isn't fair.
Bro.
You can't cry about it,
Bro.
and like you have to understand that you're gonna make sacrifices.
Bro.
And not only that, you're gonna make sacrifices. You need to be okay, and not just okay. You need to be happy with the fact that I'm living a life where I'm gonna have to sacrifice bears.
Yeah, man.
Bears.
Literally.
I'm gonna have to put myself last a lot.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes I have to put myself first, but I'm gonna have to put myself last a lot with the kids,
Yeah, man.
with the wife, with the family. I'm gonna have to put myself last a lot, and that's just what it's
how it
like.
is, man.
That's just how it is. Because I'm sure if women were discussing, they're gonna talk about a lot of stuff
The pain,
they need
yeah.
to do with kids and being a wife and all of that stuff
Mm.
that they just have to just chest as well.
Yeah.
And this is just where it is for us, man.
I mean,
Even when it comes to the grief stuff, like I remember when I think I've told you man, this before, like when my granddad passed, I got the call.
mm.
No, my mom got the call, but I
Oh, you
picked
have
up.
to pull her until it work.
No, she was there. So my
Oh.
mom was in the garden. She was in the garden. Her phone rang. Who told me to pick the phone? I picked up. My uncle's there. Just told me no time.
Don't
Straight.
Just straight.
Yeah,
First
bro.
thing he said to me, like, I said, huh?
Didn't even know it was you on the phone. It was just,
I mean, it's not his mom.
But the
Donnie
thing
just
is-
started the
but
convo
the-
straight. Like,
but the thing
And he
is,
just say Yoruba shit, daddy to
Daddy to cool. Yeah, that's what he said. But you know what's crazy? He was grieving too.
Yeah, bro.
He was probably grieving too.
Yeah,
Somebody
100,
would be like,
100.
and he's like, oh yeah, give the phone to your mom. Now, this is what's crazy. From living room to the garden, I've just been told her mom's, I've just been told my mom's dad has died.
Mm.
So I have now to take the phone, knowing the news, to my mom.
and watch her crumble.
And literally, I've walked to the garden and she's like, oh, who's on the phone? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's Uncle Shegun's on the phone. And I've given my mom the phone and like,
You still
Yeah,
step
you
back.
see the
and I
demeanor
step back
change.
and I'm
Watched.
literally watching it. And it's
The
almost like
demeanor,
there's a
yeah.
countdown in my head.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
I'm literally, bro, it's
Yeah.
crazy. And when people say that, oh, when someone dies or they have like a near-death experience, your life flashes before your eyes.
Yeah,
Mm.
It was almost like in that moment, everything slowed down and my head was almost like 5, 4,
Because it's not going to be the same again
Two.
after this. Yeah.
what? And I was just like, oh man.
Damn.
But then what's crazy is in that moment,
Mm.
right? I can't cry.
No way.
because you got to be there for
You
her.
got to be there for her.
Sacrifice.
And it was just me and my mum in the house. No dad, no older brother, nothing like that. So up until the point they got,
Back, yeah.
Just you and her.
and like obviously my mum's called her friends and told them what happened. And obviously within like 2 hours, the house is all flooded. Bare people come and greet her and stuff.
Mm.
But in that time, in my head, I'm just like, I have to be the rock at this point.
Yeah.
So I have to put myself on the back burner and just like cater to my mum type. I'm just like, bro, this is peak, bro. Shit, I
I
want
mean,
to cry
but
too.
it's
Like,
like-
what the
it's like
hell?
even-
Like,
it's
it's mad.
Even
So
like when
funny,
you were
man.
when he was getting married and like, or when all of my friends were getting married, to be fair, and just people in general, when you're becoming like a husband and you're starting a life, a lot of times they ask you like, are you ready to be a servant? Do you get it? Because it's like
It's
you
true.
have that understanding that you're gonna have to serve now. It's not you first. As much as you're the leader of the household or provider or protector or whatever, like it's very much so your role to put these people's emotions, feelings, well-being before before yourself. And like you said, bro, you can't even complain about it. You chest it.
Yeah,
I mean,
chest it,
to be fair though, like it is peak. It is peak. I'm not gonna lie to you as a guy, but at the same time, like I feel like it is also part of like the privilege as well. I feel like it is a bit of a privilege as well, in the sense where like not everybody has like people that they can put before them. You know, not everybody in life has people that they can sort of think of in that way and be that like self-sacrificing for. You know, the mere fact that you can have those sort of people in your life that you can feel that way about, and you know, you genuinely care and want to serve in that way, is a blessing, you know. But it's just like you said, it's relentless being a guy.
I think
It's
the
relentless.
bit that so funny, I was having this conversation with myself today. I was like, Shags, Why can't we just be a bum?
God didn't make you that way.
Honestly, I just ask myself, like, Shins, why can't we just be a bum? Like, dad's work so hard. Have to be calm. Live a normal life. And it's scary because like it's just I think maybe the way we've been brought up or just who we are in general, you just can't do it. You can't, your body, your system doesn't allow you to do those things. And it is sad. And the thing is, I think the older you get, it's going to probably be a very thankless job as well. Because I think about it and I think...
That's the bit that messes with me.
And the thing, because I ask myself, how many times did I really thank my dad?
Whoa.
No, it's the truth. Bro. When you think about it, it's the truth. So true. So
how many
true.
times I say like, Pops, can't lie, man. Thank you. Appreciate what you done, you know.
Yeah, man.
You jogging the
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Why did that strike a chord?
No, but it's the truth.
But it's true, though.
Do you know what it is?
That's
It's because you can remember all the Mother's Days and all of the different things that you've done for your Mother's Day. But when you think about how much effort you put into celebrating
Nah,
Pops,
bro, because you ask yourself, like, right, my dad, he was a trained anesthesian, left that job and became a teacher at my school. Cool. When we left, because he didn't want to, because the trek from Dag to Hackney was too much, my dad started selling, you know, them kegs of water, selling that to put food on the table. Jugging. Man was sending stuff back to Nige, selling it, bringing the money back here, doing this, doing that. And I deep it like, wait, hold on. You didn't do that because you wanted to go on holiday, you wanted to buy yourself some nice stuff. You did it so that we can eat rice and stew, bro. Pay the mortgage, bro. You know my days. You know my days.
It's life,
bro. Man's waking up early, bro. There's time my dad did some mad jobs, bro. We'll go Scotland. Like we'll buy meat in Peckham and Billingsgate because obviously them people up there don't have the access to those kind of foodstuffs. We'll fill a whole van. Me and my dad will drive 9 to 11 hours to Edinburgh, bro. On the roads.
The meat won't go off.
What?
No,
of course not. It's frozen, bro.
Oh, it was even
frozen.
Yeah.
So you get there, you go there 6 a.m.
Morning,
by there, we probably get to Edinburgh 11 p.m.
Yeah, man.
Night time. My dad jugging.
Bro, that doesn't account for going back as well.
Bro, there's be times where my dad, bro, and obviously, bro, at this age, I'm like 12, 13. My dad would be saying, Shegun, please come with me. I'll be like, sometime my head up, I don't want to come.
Yeah, bro.
But the thing is,
I just wanted company.
Bro, but when I deep it now, bro,
Yeah,
I don't even want to drive to Manny,
bro.
I don't even want to, like,
Bro,
when my missus wants to go Manny, I'm like, babe, do we have to go?
Yeah, bro, literally.
I don't want to drive 4 hours.
And that's just for enjoyment.
And that's just we went. I told Oz, yo, I'm doing
Yeah, bro.
You do the other half. Because I'm not driving 4 hours.
And that's just for enjoyment.
And they
Now,
did it
imagine
because they
more
had
so.
to.
Imagine because you have
And
to.
there isn't, I can't, like, it's not recently till now, yeah. Like, on his birthday, I let him know, like, you know, what you did instilled in me a certain work rate. Thank you.
Honestly.
But in the middle of the jug, no one was saying thank you to him, bro. And that is so likely to be
not only
us.
was no one saying thank you, he couldn't even think about using that as motivation. He just had to keep going.
Bro,
wait.
Thank you or no thank you.
Wait, not only was it that you weren't getting thank you, bro, because you didn't deep what was going on at the time, you'll probably even reach him as well, bro.
Now I'm old, I deep why they get annoyed.
Bro,
Bro, why would I not slap you when you're making noise in the middle of the
Yeah,
night?
bro.
Why would you?
Literally.
You can't even get a
Literally.
You're getting
I'm killing myself for you.
Teachers are calling me when I'm in the middle of my joke to tell me you're misbehaving.
Literally,
I'm going
bro.
to slap you.
Yeah.
You must be slapped.
Yeah.
You have to be slapped.
That's why, like you said, we have to teach them from young, bro.
Yeah,
Can't lie to you, 'cause if
You have to show them what's
if you're
going
an
on.
ungrateful son or daughter,
But then the thing is,
like to
what your dad was doing is what you've just said, literally, but you won't clock it at the time,
Yeah.
is instilling that in you.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you're not really clocking at the time that, bro, dad is actually doing this. But then when you start getting to a certain age and things start getting difficult, there's a different level of understanding for what you're willing to do because you've seen what your dad is willing to do. You get it?
The fact my parents were able to maintain a roof over my head for 21 years, they did an amazing job, bro.
Yeah, bro. 100.
Bro,
100.
there's no holiday.
No holiday,
I'll be
bro.
honest, my family's never been on a family holiday ever. You know why? Because they were
Jugging.
jugging.
Yeah, bro. Jugging.
Jugging. And I'm like, raw, me that when I'm stressed after 6 months of work, I'm looking at
I'm
Dubai,
bro.
I'm looking at Dubai,
Bro,
bro.
Sky Scanner.
Bro, what is the weather in Antalya in March?
Bro.
bro, Ski.
You're looking for a little
Bro,
break in it,
Ski.
a little vacation.
I'm looking for,
Bro.
How much is Cyprus at this time of
I
year?
swear to you.
That wasn't even an option
Hey,
for
big,
them.
it's 250, you know. The flights are cheap. Let's go.
Bro, you know
Hey,
how
I'm walking now.
you know how far 250 was stretched for our parents back in the
Bro,
day,
what?
fam. Listen.
When I tell you, yeah,
That's
I would
me,
take
I don't know. This
Yeah,
one was
bro.
really cutting deep.
Bro,
Man, but
it
it's
is,
true,
we're
though.
taking the mic, bro.
Bro, deep it. My dad,
taking the
bro, when my
mic.
dad first came to this country, bro, he was a security guard, he was a taxi driver, he was a
Bro.
white van
Bro,
man.
my dad done it all.
Bro,
fam.
so I get what you mean, bro. I fully get what
Crazy
you mean,
times,
fam.
Every job,
And then you
fam.
have people talking to them crazy,
Bro.
like whilst they're doing these jobs, thinking that
can't
these times our parents are learning people.
From early, I'm gonna teach my kids, bro.
You know what I
I'm gonna have
mean?
to teach them. I want to coach them up, man.
But then, go on.
Go on.
No.
No, I was even gonna say as well, yeah. I was like, with all these things that we're talking about, like grief and like experiencing hardship and stuff.
Hmm.
I'm happy and I'm quite happy and fortunate that I haven't had any situation of grief that all the stuff I was talking about, like grief and like the hardships that face and stuff like that. I'm happy that I haven't had any situation that is like broken me. Right. I've been like a lot, like close. But I wouldn't say I've had any situation that's broken me. But another fear that I have, I was like, should I be going through a madness? I don't know if I'd tell you.
Really?
Yeah. And it's not like because I don't have love for you, man. But I just don't know if I tell you guys.
Wow.
Why do you feel that way?
I don't know. And it's not because I don't know. I just don't think I think I will just have because
Do you mean in general or off the back of like a bereavement?
just in general, like even times where like I've like obviously like you guys have supported me through like bereavement before and stuff like that. But it's just like regardless of how dark that period was, I just chested it. I was just like,
Yeah, you trusted it, bro.
I just chested it, bro. And even like, I'm just thinking like, my default now is, come what may,
I can handle it.
not even just I can handle it. I go into it hoping I can handle it, but I don't think I would have the consciousness while going through it to be like, yo, you tag like, yo. Man, them?
They got me.
Pull up.
No, but
do you know what I mean? I don't think I'll have that.
But the thing is,
I
that's
think
why.
I'll just chest.
But I think that's why it's important to check on your friends, though, because it's like you have to notice a drop, and that's why you got to be close to your boys. And you talk to your boys, and you be like,
he's not quite himself.
I spoke to Shakes today, you know, and
But it's mad though.
What
if you have one of those friends that can laugh through their pain?
That's the thing.
That's when it
I'm
gets
that friend.
that's when it gets difficult.
That's the crazy thing.
You know what I mean?
I'm that
It's
friend,
difficult.
bro.
but I bag you though.
Nah,
I
bro.
bag you. I bag you.
I've
I
got
bag
to
you.
shoot one some days, yeah. I've had
Bro, I feel like a
we
firm.
all have.
No, Bissy's one is mad because he just makes jokes, and I'm like, why? Who's making jokes today, bro?
The thing is, that's when you know you bagged him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
I
when you know
bag
you bagged
him.
him.
Like,
when you take him
Aaron's normal
seriously
and he's making
being funny,
jokes, I'm like,
you're like, cool.
yeah,
You're trying to throw me off the
yeah,
set.
yeah.
I'm on to
Something's
you.
going on.
Yeah, you're trying to throw me off.
Yeah,
I'm on to you. I'm on
I'm
the show.
I can
And
see.
you're trying to
Yeah.
throw me off. I'm on to you. I'm on to you.
Because there'll be times we're just talking normally, like, you man, I'm
I'm a crackhead.
Like you're standing.
Like he's Dennis the Menace, bro. Like you're Dennis the Menace, bro.
I think we need to talk chat shit.
Funny, right?
Quagmire.
That's Bissy, bro. I bagged him. I bagged him. I'm like,
That's
I'm like, bro.
That's how you bag him.
I'm like, just take it easy, man.
Yeah, that's how you
Relax,
bag
man.
him. Like, yeah.
Bro, I
Nah,
just
but-
look at it, I'm like,
But it's true,
Mike is
though.
hard to bag because you don't know. This guy is a
But you see,
colourful
but you see,
person.
but you see, that's why it's just good. Even if you're not, like, even if they're smiling, just check in with your
Just
friends.
check in.
Don't be
It's
checking
a
in,
wake
fam.
up call for
Don't
that
be
as well.
checking in,
because
fam.
The older
Like,
we
just
get,
check in.
the likelihood that people are going through deep stuff
Yeah.
that you may not be aware of
Yeah, bro.
is very high. And I think what you said is probably a lot of men that they won't vocalize it.
Yeah, bro.
But I think the onus is on us as friends that you say, what, you know what? Let me be my brother's keeper in the sense that I'm very aware of who I'm used to dealing with. And if there's a drop in that, let me not just accept them when they say, yeah, it's calm, I'm calm, I'm calm. Like, and you do that a lot. I'm calm. Yeah, everything's good, man. Yeah, man. Good, man. And it's almost
voice goes bare high.
Yeah, and he talks slow, and it's like he wants to say, but he's not going to.
But you know what's so funny? That's why you need to just like call your people there.
Yeah,
and then
hear
just
their
have
voice.
and just have not even just hear their voice, just have a chat. Because I swear sometimes just in conversation, people don't even realize it, but you just find yourself going into the things just the more you just talk, things just naturally. You know, I didn't even know.
And then before you know, you said you go for your
yeah, bro. And but then that's where it's good to just call your people them. Yeah, but that's why. But then
what I want us to do more is meet up more. Personally, I think.
You've been saying that for the last.
Yeah. No, the older I'm getting, I'm starting to deep why that's important.
It's key, bro.
Like for your mental
the last
health.
link up in October, my crib, innit?
Bro, it's bad, bro.
No,
but keep it. That's
literally my crib last.
No,
that's even like, I think we're overcomplicating it. Like that's even like, oh, I'm gonna host something. Like it doesn't have to be that deep. It can literally be. Let's go for a walk.
Yeah.
Or let's.
Yeah.
Literally,
I'm
bro.
hungry. Anyone want to go Enish?
Yeah.
Like
literally.
it doesn't
What's
actually
so
have
funny?
to be that.
We used to do that when we were younger, but I
Yeah,
think
it's
where
mad.
adulthood has come into it, and we're always so busy, our time is allocated to this, and that.
It's like that seems like a chore.
But then any little time you get to yourself, you want it for yourself. You really want it for yourself.
But then, Shegs, what were we saying outside? It's like, bro, everyone wants a village. No one wants to be a villager.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Like you're gonna need to rely on your village to like get you through stuff, but you also have to actively
be part of it.
Let's catch up. Do you know what I mean?
100.
Like we have to.
100. And it takes me back to a conversation that we had like a few years ago on the pod where Mike was making a comment that we're gonna get to a point where everybody has to be very intentional with the friendships,
especially
and
they start moving.
It's true. It's true.
Countries,
this guy's only half an hour down the way, and already like everyone's complaining that it's
far.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, so definitely, like I hear it, bro.
But you know how long we got left?
We got a couple minutes.
Literally
a few minutes.
Yeah, literally.
Because I was just gonna say, what would actually help us to meet a lot more is if these guys really subscribed.
Yeah.
True.
Yes.
And
True.
That's
Yes.
it. Guys, save our friendship.
If we could actually like
That's
monetize
so
True.
and actually start to have funds where we could, put money into like linking up and do
See why he's a lawyer?
and even create
Art of
content.
persuasion.
And even create content for them
man.
through these link ups.
Through this link up.
Yeah.
It would enrich
We
the
wanna do
podcast
vlogs
and
for you,
enrich
man,
our
are not
friendship.
subscribing.
But
True, man.
unfortunately, just some people, I think they just don't care
They just don't.
about us,
can't press
despite
the
the
like
amount of
button.
years we've been investing in doing
Can't
this.
just press comment.
Hi
Hi guys, I like the episode.
Hey yo,
know,
keep us together, guys.
Yeah, honestly,
Subscribe.
Hype it.
save a
That's the
black
one.
man.
Hype it.
Today.
Save a black man. Yeah,
Save
Thank
me.
Like it.
Well, did you want to reiterate it? Hey,
Hey,
I like her.
I like Corey.
Come on.
Come on.
Hey,
Comment.
Ah.
every camera gets it.
And subscribe.
In a kind of way.
Thank
We're
you.
out.
We're so sweet.
Morocco, Mr. Penalty!